Well, the cat has already left me, so we know that this is going to be a good video. Hey guys, it's V. So today I am filming a tag video. As you can see from the title, I had a lovely Instagram follower DM me and actually give me this idea. Her name is Pezlia here on Instagram. You guys can see her name right there. So she sent me this DM on Instagram and it said, I had an idea for a video. You could write down a list of every step in your makeup routine, then cut out each item and put it in a hat. Randomly select from the hat and then apply it in that order. So you might have to put on mascara, then shadow, then brows. It would be a disaster, kind of like the no mirror makeup challenge. So I thought this would be such a fun idea. I went ahead and looked up makeup roulette kind of things on YouTube, and there are similar things out there. So I'm just gonna call this one the makeup step roulette, and we are going to draw things out of a hat. This is actually a beer stein that Blake got. I'm not sure where he got it from, but it's Miller beer stein. I'm not a beer drinker, but this was a clear thing that I could reach into very easily. I have 17 steps here in my makeup application, and I have put them all in this hat, and I have all of my products here to do this for you guys. So I'm really excited to start this video, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I guess let's just start out with the first thing. I feel like this is gonna be a total disaster, but you know, whatever. All right, so first thing here, should I zoom you guys in? Do you want to see this up close? Should you stay far away? I feel like you should probably stay far away, but I guess I better zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, so as far as zoom goes, I feel like that's probably good enough. So we're gonna start out with the first thing on my little paper here, and this says mascara. All right, we're gonna start out easy. Starting out easy with some mascara. I mean, it's fine, it's no big deal. I'm gonna use this Pikachu one that I got in an eBay finds. I can link that in the eye for you guys. It's actually a really great mascara. So I guess we're starting out with mascara. No big deal. We can totally regroup from this. So let's just start out by applying some mascara on these lashes. At least you guys can see how really great this mascara is. It is a really awesome mascara, so that'll be good to show you guys. I did also put falsies on the list, so hopefully eyeliner comes after that so that I can kind of make it look a little better if that's a problem. But seriously, look at the difference between this eye and this eye. This mascara is pretty bomb. Like, I know we all do our makeup in different steps, but this is a whole new level of different steps for sure. So, all right, let's get this mascara done. I am gonna put it on the bottom lashes as well, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so mascara is done, and we are going to dig into the second item that is application-wise. Let's go ahead and dig in here. Next little one is brow pomade. All right, I'm okay with that. So far, we're doing pretty good. I've got the NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade that I'm going to be applying with an Essence Precise eyeliner brush. I love this little eyeliner brush. So good. I'm glad that brow pomade came before brow gel, so that was a little blessing that just came my way. So we're just gonna put some of this stuff on here and apply it to the brows. And like I said, I know that similar concepts to this have been done before, so I'm not gonna say that I'm the one that created this, but I am just gonna call it the makeup step roulette. And of course, I'm gonna tag some of my faves to do this video as well, because I feel like it would be a good time to watch everybody else struggle just as much as I'm gonna be struggling. Okay, so one brow done, another brow to go. Starting with mascara. That is very odd. All right, so far, not the most terrible thing. Brows are on. Let's go with the next thing in my little roulette. This one says blush. Perfect. All right, let's go with some blush. We're gonna do blush before faundation. That's fine, no big deal. We're gonna go in with this Real Techniques multitask brush and the NARS Goulet blush. So we're just gonna pack some of that on the brush here and apply it to the cheeks. Maybe if I put on enough, my foundation will not cover it completely and it'll shine through a little bit, but I guess we're just we're gonna make these cheeks rosy. Rosier than they are naturally, which my cheeks are naturally pretty red. So, all right, blush is on. We're gonna go with the next step here. I really hope that that shows through. I did a little extra. I'm like not cheating, but like in a way that's a little bit cheating. So, okay, next thing, let's move on to the next roulette, which is eyeliner. Eyeliner before primer. Lovely. Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, I've got two different eyeliners to do. So first off, I am going to do some Waterline liner, which I cannot find. Where did it go? Okay, it's in here. All right, we got some Waterline liner. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. This is actually a really good waterline pencil for pale girls like myself. So I'm gonna put that in my waterline real quick. We've got that, and then for liquid liner, we're going to use the NYX Epic Ink liner, and we're just going to line the line. I'm not going to do a wing today because that wasn't the look that I had planned on, so we're just going to do some liner. This feels extremely wrong to be putting on before eye primer and before eyeshadow and before... This is usually like my second to last step, so this is weird. Okay. Oh, there's birds talking outside. If it's a mockingbird, it can GTFO because mockingbirds are my mortal enemy. Okay, I just made that one bigger, so now I have to make this one bigger. All right, liner is on. We're not looking like a total hot mess. I mean like slightly hot mess, like, but not the worst so far. So next thing we are going to do is concealer. All right, that's not the worst. That's not the worst thing that we could have right now. I feel like I still haven't even done makeup primer yet, but I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to conceal my under eyes and my nose like I normally do. So let's go ahead and just put some of that on. This is how I usually do it. I just load it up on the under eyes. Probably gonna get a little bit on that mascara. And then I usually go along my nose like this, completely cover the nose in concealer because my nose gets real red throughout the day. So to blend that out, I'm going to use the L'Oreal sponge. I did a full review on this, so I can link that in the little eye for you guys. But we're just going to put on concealer now and blend that in on the under eye. Try not to get the lashes, but if we do, that's all just part of the carnage. Okay, so concealer is done. We have that step done. Next thing coming up here is, let's see, we have got face powder. Okay, before foundation. Yeah, all right. Face powder, we're gonna use the Wet n Wild pressed powder in the shade Warm Light. And I'm gonna use this massive Morphe E41 brush that looks like a microphone. And I'm just going to apply my face powder all over my face. This is already a bloodbath. Oh god, okay. I feel like I'm back in high school again where I only used face powder all over my face instead of everything. Okay, so face powder is done. That has been applied. I just dropped the concealer on the floor. All right, next step. We have got, let's see, this is contour. Okay, so we're doing everything before foundation today. We are going to be using the Fiona Styles contour. I just saw a spider on my wall, so that's really cool. All right, so we're gonna use the Fiona Styles, what is this? The Sheer Sculpting Palette in light to medium. Gonna use this shade right here with my knockoff Ita brush, and we're just going to contour the face. Come on, Vienna, you can pick this up. We can save it. We can totally save this. It's gonna be okay. All right, so we're gonna contour the face. Contour is on. Again, going to attempt to do it slightly a little bit deeper, even though it's powder and the foundation that I have to put over it is liquid. But we haven't gotten to that step yet. So we're gonna go into the next step here, which is going to be, let's see, lipstick. All right, we're ready for that step apparently. That's usually one of my last steps as well. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Wine Knot. That is the one that I have chosen because I haven't worn this one yet and it looked real pretty. So I thought it would be perfect for this day. Color is so pretty. Hopefully when I'm doing my foundation, it won't bother this too much. I think I got a bad wand with this one because it is like really scratchy. Okay, I think we've got the I think we have the liquid lipstick fully applied here. It's not totally dry yet, but the color's really pretty, but I got a wonky wand inside this one. It's like really rough and feels really weird. By the way, I forgot to say I will have everything listed down below that I am using, just in case you want to recreate this lovely look. So, next thing in here, next roulette, we have got, let's see, I'm nervous. What's in here? Eyeshadows. All right, finally onto the eyeshadows. But we haven't done the eye primer. So I have chosen the BH Cosmetics Warm Stone palette to use today. I haven't used this one in a little while and it's got some real pretty colors in there. And I am going to go into this color right here because it is beautiful. And we're just going to apply that all over the lid on top of the eyeliner. Okay, it's okay, we can do this. I can't believe I don't have any eyelid primer on right now. How am I gonna put that on top? We've got that shade first, and then I think I want to blend this deeper shade also, just everywhere, because why not? We're just gonna blend it. That liner is slowly disappearing from the eyelid. Hello, SB. Are you here to watch this disaster? Yeah, it looks like you are. Going a little crazy with my blending here. Sorry about that. So sorry that my blending isn't up to par in this video compared to my other videos. Okay, so we've got that. Then I'm just going to take that on the lower lash line a little bit as well. That lower mascara is pretty much non-existent at this point after the concealer and now this going on top of it. But we're going to make it work. Okay, I'm going to wipe off some of the fallout, at least try to, with the blush brush. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to go into this deep, lovely shade here. And we're going to go along the lower lash line with that. Get some shimmer under there. I guess these eyeshadows are somewhat setting the concealer, so maybe that's helping. And then for the inner corner, I really wanted to do a pop of color. So I brought my Anastasia Moonchild palette over here, and we are gonna do a pop of blue on the inner corner, because that's really exciting. So we're gonna use Blue Ice, which you can't really tell is blue, but it's blue, trust me. Okay, so then we're going to pop that on the inner corner. Okay, that looks kind of badass. Just using another blending brush to get rid of a little bit of the fallout there, but this combo is actually pretty cool. I'm excited about it, so let's do that. It kind of looks purpley almost. I was going for blue, but I mean, purple is good too. My skin is looking real dry right now. Okay, so eyeshadow is totally done. What do you guys think? I definitely think eye primer probably would have helped, but what do I know? So now that eyeshadow is done, let's move on to the next step, which is we are getting, I think we're like halfway done with the steps on my face. I've been filming this forever. This is gonna be a long video. All right, setting spray. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which I did a lasting impression review on. I can link in the eye, but sorry, can't talk while I do that. We're just gonna set the face because we're pretty much done, right? We're just gonna set it. We might as well set it halfway through. No big deal. Let's move on to the next thing in my little basket here, which is eyelid primer. Couldn't have been 2 steps earlier. Couldn't have been 2 steps earlier. Eyelid primer. So I'm gonna use the Smashbox 24-hour eyelid primer, and I mean, we're just gonna prime the eyes. We're gonna prime them for the falsies, apparently. So we're just gonna put some of that right on top there. Surprisingly not ruining everything as much as I thought it would. So, I mean, that's not the worst. We're gonna move it up to the brow bone. Okay, that kind of ruined things. Okay, now we're gonna put some more on this side. I need some more. Let's not be stingy, Vienna. Let's get the eye primer on theirs. Okay, next step is going to be, let's see here, primer. So face primer. All right, I think that at this point it's important to prime your face. You know, once you've already put on your contour and blush, you might as well prime the face. So I cheated a tiny bit with this step. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I chose a face primer that's a spray. So I didn't have to rub it into my face. Because I figured, you know what, this was already gonna be terrible, so I might as well try to help myself out a little. So I am using the Skindinavia, the Makeup Primer Spray for oil control. So let's go ahead and just put some of that on. Perfect. All right, we're good to go with that step. And let's move on to the next step in the makeup application, which is going to be, hopefully foundation happens at some point in this application, false lashes. That's what's next. Okay, so falsies, that's fine. I don't really think that we have much left to go here. It looks like there's like 5 more steps. So today I have the Ardell 811s as my falsies. They are some dramatic lashes. So let's go ahead and get those suckers on my face. False lashes save every look, right? They make everything look better, right? Okay, so I've got my lash on my little lash applicator. We're gonna use the House of Lashes clear lash adhesive. So apply that liberally. I honestly don't know why I chose this lash adhesive. Bad choice, because this one dries like an iridescent green. So, I mean, I guess it'll go with the duochrome on the lid. You know what? That's fine. It's all gonna come together at the end. That's what they say in every makeup tutorial, right? Sometimes when you're starting a smoky eye, it doesn't necessarily look good halfway through, but it'll come together. It'll come together in the end. My nail is currently in the process of breaking in half, so there's that right in the middle of this video. I'm just gonna let these lashes dry and apply. Okay. I think the lash is ready. Let's go ahead and pop this sucker on here. Oh yeah, that saved it. That saved it. We're good. We are smooth sailing at this point. That totally saved the look, right? Oh God, help me. I've been recording for 31 minutes. That's ridiculous. It's gonna be much shorter for y'all because I have to cut out all the really bad parts. You know, all the cursing and all of the begging, why did I do this? What point comes from this? Okay, I think this one is ready to apply, so let's get that bad boy on the lid. Oh yeah, make sure you get that glue on there because you can't cover it up with liner now. Oh God. So that's what we've got going on so far. All right, false lashes are finally on. If they peel up later, that's fine. It's not a big deal. So let's move on to the next step. Looks like we only have 3 left after this, so thank God. Next thing is going to be highlight. Woohoo! All right, let's highlight the face. Let's get it ready. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Moonchild Glow Kit because it's what I got right in front of me right now. So we're going to use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I think I'm gonna go in with Pink Heart because that's the most natural looking highlighter out of all of these. So we're just gonna highlight. We're gonna highlight to the gods because we're gonna try and make this highlight visible after we put foundation on, which is probably not going to be a thing, but this highlight is freaking beautiful though. Can you guys see that? So pretty. But I also like to put on a cute picture bow, usually before lipstick, but that looks kind of awesome, so we're just gonna let it be. Move on. Next thing here is going to be the foundation. Finally, we are ready to go with foundation. All right, so y'all know what I'm using. Come on, let's be real. The Revlon Color Stay, normal to dry and ivory. So let's just get this ready. Let's get this show on the road, and we're just gonna dot it all over the face and put that on like I normally do. Go ahead and blend that out again with the L'Oreal sponge. Just gonna blend, blend, blend. Let's try really hard not to get, okay, we already did. I already got some on the lipstick, but no big deal, no big deal. Moving right along here. Surprisingly going on not horribly considering we have so much powder already on the face. But yeah, we did get some on the lips. And we can't fix it because we already did lipstick. So we're just gonna keep blending I think foundation is blended out. Let's move on to the next step here, which is, I don't even remember what's left at this point. I think we still have setting powder. Okay, we have under eye setting powder. So we're gonna go in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I got this little container off of Amazon for my RCMA powder. It will be in my next Amazon find, I'm sure. And I colored it with all these stickers to make it look pretty. But okay, so we're just gonna go in on the under eyes here. Perfect. Cannot forget to set the nose. Can't forget to set every part of the under eye. And then just real quickly, I'm just gonna brush off any excess. So, all right, that's done. All right, I think we're on our last step, you guys. Our last step, and I can't even remember what we haven't done yet. I feel like we've done everything. Oh, I know what it is. It is brow gel. Okay, so last step is the clear brow gel, the icing on the cake. I'm gonna be using this one from Eylure, and we're just gonna apply this on the brows. And then you guys, this tutorial is complete. So I mean, this honestly is a step that the only way this would have been bad is if I didn't have the brow pomade on first, because it would have like set them and made them look really weird if I put a brow pomade on top of that. But we got this one last. So the one step that really didn't matter at any point, we got as the last step, because that's how things work, you know. All right, you guys. Brow gel is fully applied as the last step. So this is the final look. This is what we've got. This is what Makeup Step Roulette has created. So the only things that I would say turned out really bad, I would say the fact that I have literally absolutely no definition or color to my face now, because it completely covered the blush, highlight, and contour. So we've just got a plain cheek, which, I mean, I used to do all the time back in high school. I never wore contour, blush, or highlight. So I guess we're just taking a TBT right now. I would say another downside is that the mascara on my eyes is pretty much gone. I mean, it's not the worst ever, but it's pretty much gone, and you can definitely see lash glue because I did not have eyeliner as a step to remove it. The eyeshadow is not blended. Not at all. So there's that aspect to it. The lips, you know, the lips are another story. We've got some cool looking duochrome going on with the highlighter being applied. And then, you know, we've got a little bit of some overlay of foundation on there, but that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. No worries. It's totally fine. So I would say overall, this didn't turn out as horribly as I expected it. Did it turn out good? No. But it wasn't the worst. I have to say, if anything, I had so much fun filming this for you guys. It was a good time, and I just want to tag a few of my favorite ladies here to do the Makeup Step Roulette. Let's start out with That Taylor. Of course, I would love to see her do this. Let's do Cassie from Thriftic. Y'all know I'm going to tag her. Of course I'm going to tag Cassie. And then let's see Helen Anderson. I love watching her do tags, so let's do that. And then Jen. Jen loves reviews. I want to see you do this because I feel like you would have so much fun with it. And then last but not least, I want to tag someone that has been doing lots of makeup videos recently, even though she's technically not a makeup channel, and that is Jenna Marbles. I want to see you do the Makeup Step Roulette. You guys, let her know, tell her. I would love to see her do this. She cracks me up. I tag you, Jenna, to do the Makeup Step Roulette. I challenge you. So let's see her do this. I would love to see this. It would be hilarious because she literally makes me cry laughing, and I love her. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to leave a comment down below of what you guys thought, and show some love to the like button down there, and share this video if you thought it was funny. And yeah, that is pretty much it. If you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse fam, and I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.